as the Dragons now come out onto the field here at Combine Stadium. There's a lot to play for. There's been plenty of changes in both sides, but the big one, as you touched on, Mollison is going into the number 9 area in replacement of Jacob Little. So we'll understand what sort of role he is going to play for the Dragons, but it's super important. Talking to Shane Flanagan a little earlier, he was really adamant that his big boys need to make a bit of a statement here this afternoon as to that man, Benny Hunt. What a season he has had. 20 games, 340-20, so dangerous every time he has ball in hand. 30 try assists to start the season for him.
And out come the Parramatta Eels. Glenn Gutherson. They are in. We are underway. The first of 3 games. And down there by Molo. Hands. Short ball here for Ogden. All thought about reaching out. Did well not to produce a double movement. Now Brown brings Penasini crashing onto it.
But you give the Parramatta Eels this much ball. He went oh so close off of Hickey Ogden before out at the right-hand side. Dylan Brown on the Harvey Norman replay just drifts across. Gets Jack DeBellin interested. Jack Bird just rocks out a little bit. Penasini penetrates between the two players.
Yeah, a couple of errors early, isn't it, really? They should have dived on that ball that last set there, rather than just trying to clip the ball up and collect it.
Down the short side. Out the back they go. Talangi for Sivo.
Oh, good stuff.
Looking for try number 100. It was good stuff.
It's been an avalanche of possession for the home side. You have a look at this left-hand side. Beautiful hands there from Blaze Talangi. You thought that Zach Lomax had done enough. He got up under the ball. 2 very strong individuals. Ravalawa goes up. Beautiful pass from Talangi. Have a look at the strength here from Sivo. Sewer coming across.
And the great thing about the aggression on Sewer coming in to make the tackle over the top even makes his try even better. Look at that. Just stands, spins out of the tackle to score. As you said, 2 big humans going at it there. He really should have been put into the grandstand. But
it's the home venue of the Parramatta Eels. He's racked up 100 tries. A remarkable performance. Here is the kick from Dejan Arce, and what an opening this is by Parramatta. The Dragons still with a full set. Arce having a long time there. Now Sewer stepping in traffic. Stopped by Gutherson. Gets a ball away. Mollison was able to reach out there and plant it down.
Able to stand in the tackle here. Look at that. Determination, little offload. Mollison gets the ball. Needs to put it down. Finally gets it down.
Mollison into the team, and he starts with a try. And a huge confidence boost for the Red Feet. Their first opportunity in this game. It's been an avalanche of possession in the way of the Parramatta Eels.
Stopped eventually by Lane in the most part. Last tackle. Here's Hunt rubbering. A chance for Lomax. He gets there and he got it down. Or did he? A scramble for Sivo and Gutherson. The call is no try.
Well, the combination between these two is the best in the competition, and this is exactly why.
Yeah, that's why kick chasing the Dragons are onside, playing through to this point.
10 try assists in the way of Benny Hunt, and also Zach Lomax get there first as he gets the ball
Lomax
down.
Takes possession of the ball.
I think he's lost that. On the way down, it's been knocked out of his hand.
He's gone up as no try.
And Zach Lomax knocks the ball on in the in goal. We have a decision.
A little bit unfortunate, wasn't it? Good play to knock the ball out of his hands on the way down.
Just the contact there with the arm forced the ball. Is he on this left-hand side? Cut out ball there to Talangi. Sivo, he beats Ravalawa. He's got Gutherson back on the inside. Flat ball there. It's all good.
And a little short side play. Man on down this. Arce goes across, gets on the outside. Talangi and also Lomax, and then just Ravalawa falling off the tackle of Sivo. And it was a flat pass at best, back on the inside.
Gee, did brilliantly there, Gutherson. Just have a look at him. He's in front of the ball, just jogs on the spot and waits for Sivo to get him. Look, he's in front of him there. Perfectly positioned back on the inside. Slows up, gets the ball. Parramatta are in again. Good play. Just hovering around the middle of the ruck. This shot might show you a little bit better. Back on the inside, just jogging on the spot to get him up to speed. Gutherson was in front of him, slows down, gets the ball. She's all over once he gets it. Parramatta hit back. Been dangerous down this rock.
Here today. Spoon Bowl next week. No matter what happens here today, if Parramatta win this game, it still comes down to what happens Campbelltown next Friday night against the Tigers. Yes, the Spoon is in the house, a metre short of the line. They'll play it for hands. Here is Brown. Long ball over the top. Terrific pass. Reaching out, Jake Tungor scores.
With a fair bit of pride this afternoon on their home deck, and it's Dylan Brown just up over the top. And Tungor in the corner. But the lack of cohesion, the communication that we're seeing from the Dragons, so much to play for. Does that ball hit the sideline? Try confirm.
Gee, I love his involvement now, Brown. When we say the game's on the line too, they need to score again. Tungor with the try.
It's an outstanding put down.
Just about in this first half as Hussey works it across to Sean Lane. Bump through the tackle of Ben Hunt. That was a very poor miss. And Sean Lane goes 25 metres to score.
Playing on the left edge. He's been going at Ben Hunt all afternoon. Unfortunately, missed a couple of offloads a little bit earlier. His minder couldn't help him that time in Sewer. And Lane, he's a big man, big rig. Just pushes away. Sewer can't match it with him. Shows a clean pair of heels. And on the stroke of half time, the Parramatta side score again.
The Dolphins up next. Their home game against the Broncos in front of a full house at Suncorp Stadium, knowing that the winner of that one will move, for the moment, inside the top 8 if the Dragons should lose. Assey bends it back. And now Dijon Assey, whose kicking game was outstanding. Lane goes to DeLungy. They're off and running again. Here's Brown stepping. Parramatta. It's a blue and gold avalanche.
Just addressing everything they want to do. Have a look how passive they are down on this right-hand side. Just peeling back, no numbers, through the hands they go. Sean Lane finds Taulungi, goes back on the inside to Dylan Brown, who was terrific in that opening half. And boy, haven't they started again. It's a mountain to climb now for the Dragons.
Yeah, for having on replay here, Taulungi does a magnificent job. The cutout pass back on the inside. But again, the Dragons caught for numbers. Shane Flanagan addressed it probably at half-time, but they just didn't have the numbers there. This is the money ball. The pass back on the inside. He could have went straight. The ball hits the chest there at Brown, and he does the rest. What an opening start to the second half. If they don't fix their errors or their defence in scramble, the scoreboard is going to tick over and tick over fast. What an opening for Parramatta to score.
Gutherson everywhere suddenly. Moretti dumps it out the back. Here they go again. Brown off and running. Blue and golds everywhere to pass to. He goes inside. It is Gutherson.
Bang, bang to the Dragons season. Gutherson. Beautiful offload there from Moretti. On the outside, that man again, what a game he's having. Dylan Brown finds Gutherson back on the inside, who started it all. And just like that, in the opening couple of sets, they have gone back-to-back tries, and that well and truly looks like the season done and dusted for the Dragons.
Yeah, and Dylan Brown involved the first try of the second half and then gets himself involved again. I think you'll find that Jack Bird went for the intercept there. Morelli gets the offload. Straight through, Brown goes.
Out of the full house at Suncorp Stadium. Eliason comes back. Togia there for Hunt, and then Sloan, good hands. Bird for Lomax. They've undone them for numbers, and they've got one of what would need to be many.
On the back of that, they come out to the right-hand side. Just a simple block play out the back. Doubled up there from Benny Hunt. Sloan does well, as to Bird.
Yeah, two good passes there. Sloan first and then Bird, the catch and pass. Nice slick stuff there. They would have liked to have scored the first try of the second half. The St George Illawarra side, Lomax goes over, but it was Parramatta who scored the first couple. Some way trying to crawl their way back into this game.
Hands working it to the left-hand side.
He is no good, Keir. It was missile-like.
Assey, Brown, good hands. Taulungi for Sivo, who brought up his 100th try of his career.
Sees him leave the field with a HIA before they come out the left-hand side. Beautiful play once again.
How long's he been on for? He's only on there for 10 seconds. First hit up, Keir.
That was his first touch of the ball, and one he will never, ever forget.
We shouldn't laugh, but boy, Francis Molo just missiled in. You could see what was going to unfold.
Gutherson, flat pass, play on, out the back. Still play on here for Parramatta. Off of Ngawi, cleans up. Sivo for the corner. The big bump. And Micah has a hat-trick.
They come out to the left-hand side. It looked like it was touched in flight here. He's letting the play off here. Galway keeps the ball alive. Out to Gutherson, on to Sivo, and have a look at this. Hardly stands a chance. Toby Couchman comes across, doing his best. The contact's fine.
Who's out? One more here for the Dragons. Lyson. Kick. Cross. Looking for Leilua, who's been attacked a number of times. Another good tap back. Fiona cleans it up.
Also Olakawatu, but throw Leilua into it. He's come up with a few opportunities this afternoon. Just gets back up above the pack, knocks the ball back to Fiona, and is able to cross for a consolation try.
Yeah, used him in a different way here this afternoon. We know what a good ball player Leilua is, but he hasn't got enough early ball. Well, they haven't been able to complete their sets, the Dragons, to get him some football. Hasn't had that many carries. Of course, of their completion goes up above. Fiona scores. Win taken right out of this game at the moment.
Just their 18th point of this game. Strikes it nicely. Splits the uprights. At the back end of the game here. Almost the 70th minute before he came on. Hunt out to Leilua for an out ball. Ravalawa pops it over the top. Kintogia back on the inside. Finds Terrell Sloan.
Little play at the back. Ben Hunt shapes the kick, goes across the face, hits Leilua, does also to Ravalawa. Back on the inside to Tongia. And Sloan just backing up in support. And 7.5 minutes remaining.
Well, they show what can exactly happen when Leilua gets his hands on the footy. Not only good aerial today, that cut-out pass summed it up pretty quickly. Look at the troops lining up back on the inside. Sloan has been pretty elusive. If they've hung on to the football, he's made some good runs here this afternoon, but
Ravalawa is out there. Here's Hunt tipping over the top. Sloan got a room service bounce. He runs away from Brown. A piece of sublime skill at the back end of a game.
Beautiful little heads-up play here from Benny Hunt once again. It's a 1-2 punch. Everything goes through Ben Hunt. Just looking around, nothing happening. Just anticipates if he puts a kick over that Sloan will react, and he does so. And then his blistering speed just gets on the outside of Dylan Brown, who's gone back to fullback in replacement of Gutherson.
Yeah, it might have been a different story had they been able to hang on to the ball in the first half, the Saints. He's great in full motion, isn't he, this young fella, Sloan, once he gets in the clear. Wonderful footwork, just glides.
The Dragons have got it going suddenly. Hunt kicks in behind them. A bounce for Fiona. He's got support back on the inside. He runs to Brown. They score.
Well, hang on. It's 2 minutes 40 remaining on the clock as Benny Hunt comes out the left-hand side once again. Just a heads-up play. What am I going to do? I was putting it on the toe here. Through to Fiona. He gets on the outside of Dylan Brown. 34 points. Kick to come. 2.5 minutes remaining, Warren. Surely we're not seeing.
Well, the score was 44 to... Then Fiona scored his first try. Sloan scored again, Sloan.
He's nailed it.
There is Lomax, who adds 2 more. Lomax up against the sideline. 20 seconds remaining. Eisenhuth. Faitala Mariner here. He puts a kick in. Fiona gets a bounce. Did he get it down?
He's got it once he goes in to take the kick. He's going to have to decline the kick here, Lomax.
Which is exactly what they have done. So they will go back. The signal from Ben Hunt to the referee is we are not taking the kick. After scores inside the final 5 minutes, the Moretti has it. And one of the strangest games of rugby league we've seen for a long, long time. The Eels have struck a hammer blow for the Dragons' top 8 chances. At full time, Parramatta 44, the Dragons 40.